In this episode, we start our journey through the Kuna, San Blas Islands. Is it the paradise everybody talks about or overrated? But first, this is me, Kim. There is Bart, and here is Liz, our little explorer. We sold everything to explore these beautiful places with our tiny 33-foot sailboat, Tranquillity. The last time we left Isla Rosarios in the night, passing reefs, and we got boarded by the Colombian Coast Guard. We have arrived in Puerto Obaldía, Panama.
I don't know if you see it on camera, but we are moving a lot. We'll film another boat soon, so you can see what I mean. That's because we are not protected here. The wind and swell is from that direction and not from the land. So we don't have any protection from the swell, and that means that it's okay to anchor here, but you don't want to sleep like this all the time, and if the swell increases it can get dangerous as well. So we only go to shore to clear in, do all the paperwork. It should probably take us 2.5 hours, and then we head back to the boat, hoist the anchor, go in that direction, and it's only I think a 1 hour, maybe less, to go to a bay that is very well protected, and that's where we spent the night.
There's a new day.
So, Puerto Obaldía. We are here at the immigration. So we have to go to the immigration, but we also needed to have a lot of copias for documents, which we didn't have because they really want a lot of copies. But behind me is a very friendly lady with a copia shop. So we just paid the most expensive copias in a year, I think, $4 US dollars for 20 copies. But okay. So next stop is immigration, and then we probably have to go to the port office for a cruising permit, and then to go to the police to check if everything is all right. And then we're done.
That will come again tomorrow. There's a new day to wash away the pain.
Alright, we've got a stamp in our passport, and now it's the Autoridad Marítima de Panama for the cruising permit. We paid this far $4 US dollars for all the copies we needed of the passport and the boat papers and the Zarpa. We paid $10 US dollars for a stamp on our Zarpa paper that we are cleared in here in the country, and now we have to pay $200 US dollars for the cruising permits, and then I think we have to go for anchor permits as well.
There's a new day to take away your sorrow and the old ways.
Back on the boat, and now we're on our way to the next anchorage, Puerto Perme. It's very hidden, and there are some shallows. Navionics is not up for the job probably, so we have our maps from Eric Bauhaus on OpenCPN.
The old ways get washed out by the rain.
We are heading towards the anchorage, but it's like you can't see the entrance.
You've got to keep holding on through the night, 'cause I promise you this. If you try
He's asleep.
Leave behind your troubles. There's a new day, and it will set you free.
As you can see, it is a small but well-protected spot, with reef almost all around us. A little bummer was that we had to pay $20 to stay. In Kuna, the anchor permit we paid for in Panama is not always valid, as we know now. So at some places you are charged for a local permit. We knew that could happen, but the prices are high, $10 to $20, and it feels double to pay. It is what it is though, but it adds up if you visit different villages. Awake after a good night of sleep. We were really tired and now feeling more energetic again. And we will stay another day in this bay because, yeah, to be honest, paying $20 for just one night is way too expensive. So yeah, we will explore today a little bit more. And we wanted to jump in the water, but there are salties here. So we skip the jumping in the water for this morning. I mean, probably they won't do anything, but yeah, I don't feel really comfortable jumping in the water with crocodiles or alligators around you. There are crocodiles in the San Blas, mostly at the mainland, but some islands, when they are close to the mainland, have crocodiles as well. So no swimming here. But we can visit the villages. We are heading towards the village.
Ja, die kan kruipen, ja. Dat klopt.
Ja, want dat is niet lopen, dat is niet.
Puerto Perme has two villages, the old and the new one. We visit the old one today. There are not only traditional houses, but also houses made out of brick. The lifestyle looks really basic, so different from the places we have visited before. These are ulus, dugout canoes, cut out of a tree trunk, the traditional canoe you see here everywhere. The amount of plastic at the shore catches our eyes. It makes us sad to see all the garbage, and it feels like nobody cares.
Dora, what did you do? Let's go. Liz, jump in the dinghy. What's the plan?
Ready
To go?
to the next island.
Are we on an island now?
No, to our next destination, an island. We are going to visit first Kuna Island.
How long is it sailing?
An hour? 2 hours?
15 nautical miles.
50.
15.
3 hours.
Approximately
3 hours.
Hopefully we can sail. Let's see the catamaran is sailing.
Yeah, it looks like it. We have 6 knots of breeze, so probably 8 over there, so that's perfect.
I think it's
Headwind?
headwinds, yeah. So we're gonna sail close hold.
Yes, but first let's get out of this lagoon or bay.
Yeah.
I really think we have perfect sailing conditions. It's headwinds, but we can make 60 degrees and a speed of 4 to 5 knots in 8 knots of wind. So yeah, this has been a very long time. Just this.
We just thought there was the anchorage, and then we grounded. Yes. But we were going very slow, and Kim is on the bow and looking. It seems that it's a muddy, sandy ground. So we saw it on the depth sounders. We saw it actually coming up close, and I already had the boat still. So then we gently touched the bottom. I could easily reverse and get out again. So we're now looking for another spot, also with Thetis. Somewhere on the right.
We just found a perfect anchor spot, or perfect, but an anchor spot with 30 meters around, enough room between the bottom and the keel, so that feels good. But it was a search for a good spot because everywhere it gets really shallow easily. But yeah, we are anchored and some dinner.
There's a heat.
Yeah, this is what the San Blas are known for. It is off season, so it shouldn't be this much anymore, but we've got a very big squall with up till 33 plus knots of wind. And yeah, I'm outside now checking if everything goes well, because it's first night at anchor, so you have to trust your anchor a bit. Anchor alarm is on. I don't see any boats moving. There is a lot of rain coming in. As sudden as it is there, it is over.
Our first morning at the new anchorage at Zeilschool, the village, and yeah, we have rain, so hopefully it will clear by the end of the morning or later, so we can explore a little bit. But right now we are stuck on our boat. Our second village is Zeilschool, part of Caledonia. Also at this place we have to pay $10 and we can visit the village.
Hij maakt geluid, hè?
Ja, dat is...
See right there, every house has them. That's the toilet. Hola! Bien!
We are in the southeast of the San Blas. There are not many boats here. The most popular part is the northwest part. Where we are, you get to see more of the Kuna culture, with the traditional villages and clothing.
Liz, what are we going to do?
Swimming!
Woohoo! Okay, but we're going with the dinghy and search for a spot, okay?
On this island there are no crocodiles, so it's okay to swim. If you Google the San Blas, you see the beautiful remote islands and the clear blue water. Here the water is greenish but clear.
So, our first uninhabited island in the San Blas Islands. It's a bit weird because you're in this beautiful, beautiful place, and then also here you'll find the beer cans and plastics. All over. And it's they told me, yeah, we're going to swim, and they told me that most of the waste is coming from us, well, from the Caribbean, and but people here now, or the Colombians that come here, they also throw everything in here, so it's like nobody does anything for it anymore. Ready to leave the anchorage. We're gonna leave this very nice town behind. We're only gonna do a 7.5 nautical mile trip today to Ilha de Pinto. Ilha de Pinto. It's the Whale Mountain. It's 150 meters high. So we're still not in the typical San Blas Islands, because that's all the small islands on the water. These are a little bit more with mountains. That's our buddy boat, who is also ready to leave the anchorage. It's also, yeah, like all the other trips before us, again a quite exciting trip, because we are going through a channel which had reefs on both sides. So we have one lookout, and we have to navigate in between those reefs. It's not very good marked on the charts and on the map. Yeah, so we're going for it.
So time to get through the channel, and I'm the one in the front eyeballing the passage. It seems that it wasn't that undeep as it might be, so we kept 2 meters below the keel, so that's enough, and no rocks or anything in the water, so that was an easy passage for now. Our first impression after the bummer of all the extra anchor permits we had to pay is positive. The people are friendly and the villages are beautiful, and it's really special to be able to visit them. It is not the Google paradise yet, with a swimming pool, blue water and an inhabited island, but definitely a place we did not want to miss out on.
Well, this was it. If you have any questions, please let us know. And for now, goodbye, and thank you very much for watching. Fair winds to you all.